All right, folks, some might say this is a violation of the 8th Amendment. Some might say this is cruel and unusual punishment. We say we don't care. We are joined by one of our good friends of the show, umpire Eric Goldstein. First of all, Eric, thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, my pleasure. Good to be here.
So, Eric, you've been an umpire in and around the New England summer ball and college baseball circuit for a long time. How do you get into umpiring, and what's that been like for you?
So I started 10 years ago. I've been around the game forever. I have 3 boys that played. I coached forever, and one of my friends once said to me, "Why are you still coaching?" Because my kids were done playing. I said, "I want to be around the game." And they said, "Well, why don't you umpire? You get the best seat in the house, you get to watch the game you love, and you get paid for it, and you don't make any money coaching." So that's when I started umpiring. I started doing Little League games and youth ball and just kind of progressed. I've worked hard. I've gone to camps, and now I do, full season of college baseball and is one of the umpire-in-chiefs for the Futures Collegiate League the last 4 years.
So how do you handle all of the treatment that you get throughout the course of a game? I mean, what's that like? And I'm sure the emotions die down within seconds, right?
Yeah, I actually had this discussion with somebody last night. You can't get into umpiring and take anything personally. You know you're going to get yelled at. You know you're going to get hit with a baseball if you're behind the plate. Bruises to show. But it's just managing the game and managing people. And I've had a couple of, unique circumstances, but all in all, I don't have a lot of problems out here, and I think, again, it's the love of the game, and I try not to take it too seriously and let what people say get to me.
Now, speaking of not taking things too seriously, you have a particular distinction working for a particular organization called the Savannah Bananas. That's got to be pretty cool. What's that like, and how'd you get into that, and how'd you break in?
I just applied last year, sort of as a joke. I have 3 sons who like to give me a hard time for anything that I do or don't do, and I said I'm going to apply when they came to Fenway Park last year. So one more thing to add to the list for them, and sure enough, I went through a pretty rigorous process and I got selected. So I worked Fenway Park last year. It was my first game with the Bananas. It led to 4 more games, 3 in Des Moines, Iowa, 1 in Philadelphia, and this year I worked in Charlotte 3 weekends ago in the Panther Stadium. Did 2 games there. This weekend I'm leaving Friday for DC for Nationals Park. I'll be at Fenway again next weekend, then Philadelphia again, and Yankee Stadium in September. 2 games at each location, so 10 total games with the Bananas this year.
Well, don't forget us when you make it big time here, Eric.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Do they make you learn all the dances and all the moves and all that good stuff?
I wouldn't say they make us, but we definitely get folded into some of the entertainment.
So how good would you say your dance moves are?
I don't think I'm on the field as much for my dance moves as I am my umpiring, because the baseball with the Bananas, people don't realize the baseball is real. So it's definitely a balance between the two, but they do need to have good umpires on the field.
So you would say that you are a good umpire?
I would say I'm a good umpire and an okay dancer.
Would other people say that you're a good umpire?
I hope so. I hope so. I keep getting asked to come back, so I hope so. You tell me. You've seen me.
Hey, I am not filling out the evaluations on Arbiter. That's not my purview. That's not my business. Well, Eric Goldstein, we want to thank you so much for taking the time. You're one of our favorites, and don't forget us when you make it big, all right?
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Eric Goldstein, everybody.
Thanks, pal.
When we come back, we've got baseball. Love of the game, isn't it? Back in a moment.